is powerful within itself. You have to look at it and like, I'm not saying anything. I don't have a response because when we're thinking about reacting and why you're reacting, it's driven off of emotions. Take a moment to think about all the times that you reacted, went off, did something about it. What was the reason behind it? Take a moment to think about it before I dive into it. Okay. I hope that was kind of good enough time. That would be a reflection question that you can do on your own time. So, when you're driven off of reacting and you have to act out, it's all emotion based. And sometimes it's like to prove a point, but again, remember that's emotion based. So, if you're trying to prove a point to her, hey, like, I'm mad, I'm upset, I'm angry, or you don't understand what I'm saying, your reaction and why you have to do something about it will be against ignoring. So that'll look like saying something, spazzing out. That'll look like going off. That'll look like saying a whole lot, like a whole lot of trying to prove your point. For one, is it really worth doing that? Most likely it's not. And then secondly, why are you going to let your emotions get the best of you so much that you have to act out? Understand that it's not an easy thing, especially a lot of the times, but you could manage it and become in control of it as you're practicing. You just have to remember to yourself, not that it's going to come easy, but as you're not reacting as much, as you're getting tested and tried and played with, you are choosing and making the decision of, no, not today. It's not going to happen with me, or I don't want to deal with that. I won't put up with that. Before I continue on, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you for everybody who does. Appreciate it so much. And then if you want more resources, want more help, I have a whole lot on my website. Consultations, whatever it is that you want, whether it's going to be books, ebooks, if it's going to be master classes, I have that available, and even sleep affirmations that is recorded in my voice. So that's there to help you to become a more powerful man and overall being that guy that women love. And then, of course, just check out anything else that's going to be helpful. You can get in bundle deals and whatever is going to be more helpful or a good resource for you. With that being said, don't forget about Patreon and YouTube membership, because I have explicit and exclusive content on there that you will never receive or ever get and get to see on here. Alright, so I hope this video is helping so far. And so to continue on, make sure that when you're ignoring, you're doing it to the best of your ability. The best of your ability will look like, okay, this person is trying to piss me off, trying to get me to say something back. So let me give you some examples. Let's say, for instance, somebody is over here calling you out your name. Let's also say that she is trying to trigger you emotionally because she's upset about something. She's emotional about something. So her reaction to you might look like, well, you don't do anything right, or you don't know how to take care of me. Are you going to go off? Are you going to be like, oh, well, I'm sorry, I can't, I don't know how to? Are you going to be like, well, I'll try better, or I got to do better? Or are you going to have a realization of, and this is for your situation, you got to check yourself. Because if you made, let's say, empty promises, if you've been trying to get a point across to her that you could be this type of guy for her, that is going to be also an issue. That will be for another topic. If you want like part twos, if you want me to discuss that, and if you just want me to like do certain topics around that, let me know. I'm just not going to dive into it so much because it's literally a whole different story. However, to my point of, when that's happening and that's what she's saying to you, and let's say it's going against who you are and what you've been doing, then you have to make sure to yourself that you're not engaging in that and not getting caught up in that. The reason why I say that is because you don't want it to be that, oh, you're so consumed and caught up and believe it so much that it's affecting your personal life. So that can instantly look like, okay, well, she said this, they're doing this to me, because this just does not apply for your girl, your ex, lover, the person you used to talk to. This applies to anybody. So they said this, they did that, and now I'm feeling a way about it, right? And the only time it really applies also to a woman, to add this on, is that if she's overly emotional, if she's going through that time of the month, if she's going through, let's even say, postpartum, like that sorts of stuff, that's gonna obviously get a woman to be in her feelings. I'm a female myself, so I would understand those type of stuff. However, for you as a man, you don't want to be taken advantage of. So the ignoring process, when you're going ahead and ignoring, it's all because of the facts of there's nothing there for you to keep entertaining, and that's going to get to the best of a woman, and it's going to get to the best of how she's interacting. A key thing too is like, if it's harming her or it's hurting her physically, emotionally, then that's not your, let's say, obligation. That's not for you to take care of and feel the need of, let me come after and save. Because she could be hurting emotionally, but she might be putting so much onto you. Bottom line is that you have to understand, however, how you're going through things, and if it's worth going through it with her emotionally, not physically. Of course, no physical actions going on unless we know it's in the bedroom, that sorts of stuff. However, just understand that for yourself, you don't want to be doing things that's going to be getting to her, and it's not for a good purpose. If you say something and you mean it, like you're done, you're over it, you're not going to keep going through it, then say that. But you also have to have actions that follow. I hope you get what I'm saying with that. And so that's going to be it for this video. I hope this was helpful. And if you want to go ahead and get more exclusive content, don't forget about Patreon, and don't forget about, of course, YouTube membership. And then all the resources for other things that you can access, you can go ahead and do it through my website. And that's going to be it for this video.
Other stuff that you have going on, it could be about anything, self-improvement, back to dating. Consultations are available for that. Book your consultation. Let's get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Click that link after this video.
Sleep affirmations, so you could become that powerful man, and it is recorded in my voice, and I give you the strongest affirmations to overall become that man and subconsciously become powerful. So let's get into these books. Get a track woman you want and get her to miss you, along with secrets to winning her over, and it tells you about cold approaching. It tells you my personal stories, and if you're trying to up your game in the dating game, these books are going to be perfect for that, and you could get it all in a bundle deal. Make sure you click the link down below. Are self-improving in the process. This is so serious. This is why I have a whole no contact guide and journal available. Y'all could go ahead and purchase it. If you need somewhere to start off, then you need all the breakdowns, all the insight, the information, and I have structure in there, help you, prompts, things that will tell you you got this, but it will give you also reasons why, and I have stories in there that tells you why no contact has worked for people, all types of stuff. It's so detailed, y'all. That's how much information I made sure to put in there. Step up no contact, or if you need somewhere to start and you need something to help you, this is like me guiding you as you go through no contact. That's how I customized it for y'all. So you can check that out by clicking the link down below. See what you could do with no contact, how far you could do it. Just learn everything, have the guidance, and accountability partner. Although I'm not actually there, you'll feel that sense from this journal and guide.